happen. Period. Never.
I don't know. You did.
No, they can't because there's games coming out there Blu-ray only.
Well, yeah,
Unless
but
they're gonna release like different versions, then you get, consoles are for layman. So like they're gonna be like, what? I don't know what this Blu-ray is. What's my Blu-ray? I don't know, and they're gonna be all.
I
So,
did.
I couldn't see them doing
I
it.
can't.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
Plus,
that.
they want such Blu-ray saturation right now. They want to make sure that HD doesn't come back, HD DVD. So they're probably not gonna.
Yeah, which
They want that in there, so at least they can get money back on the movies.
I don't know. Well, I don't.
Apparently they want.
I don't know
So
if there is a price drop. I don't know how they're gonna. Maybe there's not gonna be a price drop because I don't know how they do it.
Sony, they'll suck it up. Their TVs are doing awesome right now.
Wow, you can't
The TV
subsidize they can't subsidize
can.
their console market with.
If it's the 10-year plan they said they're making, then yes, they can make it
I don't
later.
think they can. Dude, they can only afford to lose so much money.
I don't know.
I guess we'll wait and see. I mean, we're
They're
not
making
we're
it-
not
hey, if
forecast.
if
We're
Blu-rays-
not analyzers. We're not
Exactly.
financial experts.
if the Blu-ray movies and then the PlayStation 3 starts making money, which it eventually will, and then the TVs are making money in all the electronics divisions, then they got 3 profitable divisions here, and they're going to make it a boatload.
You look at a movie like
And apparently the company's completely changed since Ken Kutaragi left.
in what respect?
Well, rumor has it that like when he was there, if you were doing anything, if you're talking about the PlayStation 3 and it didn't come through his door, you got smacked. It was like, don't talk about anything unless I'm approving it.
Really?
Unless I approve it, and yeah, like it was really utilitarian or whatever. And I don't know.
That's brutal.
Yeah. But now, like the PlayStation blog, I haven't read it. Apparently, it's really good and it's really open. And
Huh.
I thought it was a stupid idea, like having random people doing it, but apparently it's working really well.
Well.
David Jaffe likes it, so it's got to be good.
Yeah.
With also rumors of him moving to Utah,
Yeah.
making his own studio, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a subsidiary of Sony. They don't know yet. It's not that they don't know; it's we don't know yet.
I think he'd like to branch out and work with other.
Apparently, with the head of Incognito as well.
Oh, really?
He's gonna be working with them.
Yeah, I had heard that they were looking at some property or something like that. And
Well, they already bought it. They showed pictures of it on his blog.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, yeah, that's not
I
really
think it's
rumored
gonna be
then.
the kind of
He's
thing
going
where
to be
they're
doing something.
Yeah.
Starting
Who
his
is
own
it?
studio.
Was Incognito was ever they were owned by Sony or no?
Who?
Incognito.
I
They're
don't know.
owned by Sony, right?
I don't.
I think it's probably gonna be the kind of thing where like he's not gonna be officially owned, but he's totally gonna be like getting paid off by them and making stuff for them all the time.
It might be multi-platform stuff, but
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I can't see him doing anything on Xbox Live.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. He's 100% Sony. He can admit that Microsoft's doing a good job, but he's not gonna. I don't know. I think he's got too much history with Sony.
Well, he has. There's no doubt about it that he has a lot of history with Sony, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to influence any further, future decisions on who he develops for or works with. I'm sure he's just like everybody else. You put enough zeros behind anything, I'll
I'll do it.
I'll juggle some balls and put on
He's had that
MC
option
Hammer
for a long
pants.
time. I'm sure Microsoft has approached him at one point.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's had the option before, but he said no.
Yeah.
Unless
Well,
Sony put enough zeros on their end.
well, that's exactly it. And with
He's
him
a god
branching,
of-
if he does his own studio, like I would
But
be,
is he as valuable as he used to be now, though?
I would be floored if he started his own studio and exclusively worked with Sony.
I think he will.
Well, then why would he start his own studio? Why wouldn't he
Because
just stay within
apparently he was tired of having to almost make up for other people's. Like he apparently helped a lot out with Warhawk and stuff like that. They kind of pulled him over to help out with that, and that's apparently why. What was that PSP game he was working on?
I can't. Oh, what the hell was that?
I can't remember. What it's
Gone.
called.
Vaporware.
Anyway,
It's in and
yeah.
out of my
Apparently,
head.
the only reason he never finished that is because they kept pulling him away and saying you have to help out with Warhawk, you have to help out with God of War 2, and he didn't get a chance to do his game until finally became such a mess that he had to give it up.
Yeah. Is that game where you were supposed to play as a terrorist or whatever? Is that the one
I
you
don't
were
think it was
thinking
a
of?
terrorist. It had something to do with China.
Yeah, no, I think
Homeland or something.
Yeah, I think you were a terrorist.
I don't think you.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah. No, I think yeah, I'm right. Jordan's wrong. Anyway,
Whatever, look it up.
let's move on to. I'm going to skip over a couple things and talk about. I don't know why this is
Our
here.
Man
This
Hunt
is-
2.
This is just one of those random things out of left field, but again, the rumor mill, etc., regarding the Diablo 2 movie that hit the web this week,
Yeah.
including
As well as, World of Warcraft movie.
yeah, remains to be seen any sort of legitimate. Nobody's come forward and said
Well, it was this.
yay or nay.
I think we're gonna have to wait till BlizzCon.
And what's the date on BlizzCon again?
Over. Is
No,
it?
it's in August.
Is it? I thought it was over already.
No, it's
No,
like 10th or
they
11th
just
in
they
August.
just put tickets on sale last week
Oh.
Like, they just
for
sold out.
$100 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
for that mount, that
Well,
doesn't go any faster.
they were, what was it? It was for $100 you get into BlizzCon. You also get according to the website, a beta key for an upcoming game.
StarCraft 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Those of you
StarCraft 2.
can't see, Ryan's doing the quotation mark symbols.
I'm doing the air quotations.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, there's rumors floating around about a Diablo movie and a World of Warcraft movie. These have been floating
Well, it
around
was
for
listed
a
on
long
Legendary's site. Like, it said Diablo, but as soon as that rumor hit the internet, they removed it from the Legendary site.
time. Yeah. Again, Gary Whitta from PC Gamer, one of the editors, who's also a screenwriter, is credited with at least co-writing the screenplay for a Diablo movie. So whether it comes to fruition or not, I mean, I think everybody would like to see it. Under
Yeah,
the
as long
the
as it's
guise
done
that it's well, yeah. Everyone says as long as it's done well, but I mean it's Blizzard. I mean Blizzard owns the rights to that, to all the characters, etc. I'm absolutely 110% sure
I know
that
how
they
anal
would.
they are with their games. So.
Exactly, they're gonna have submission. They're gonna have final approval on freaking everything, from casting to scripts to set pieces to you
I don't
name
know.
it.
Like,
Why don't you think so?
well, no, I think it'll be a good movie probably, but like, there are people like Resident Evil always had a really great story and everything, and movies were not so great.
Well, that's Resident Evil and Capcom versus freaking Blizzard. I mean, Blizzard, they have absolutely no reason, financially, to make a bad movie. It's not like Sony or Universal or somebody's going to come to them and say, "We'll give you $100 million to let us make a movie about Diablo or World of Warcraft," and they're not sitting there going, "Geez, $100 million, yeah, that's a lot of money." I mean, it's
They make more than subscriptions in World of Warcraft in a month.
yeah, exactly. They have absolutely nothing to lose financially. I mean, so they're gonna hold on to any final approvals on everything, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't think they would let a bad movie be made. If they bring together the right people, it's gonna be an awesome movie.
So would it be like a Kingdom of Heaven kind of thing? Sort of like in sort of
I
that
don't know.
context. Would it be an army versus the Diablo's army, or would it be one person?
They'll probably just flush out the storyline that exists, like within the cutscenes themselves.
I don't know. I didn't really play much Diablo, but I love the soundtrack. So
Diablo, all the Blizzard games have amazing soundtracks. That's
I wouldn't know if World of Warcraft had turned out so that soundtrack right off.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Got to you? or what?
I'm all about the well, no, I'm all about the iTunes in the background
Okay.
and TeamSpeak or whatever.
Yeah, the Ventrilo or
Yeah.
TeamSpeak. So we're also going to talk about another rumor that's going on. We had a torrent on the website that got
Which
pulled
was
down.
the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Dustin apologizes. I've yet to see it, but apparently a crisis beta demo or demo beta, whichever way you want to put it.
Yeah.
But it's apparently floating out there somewhere. We thought we had the appropriate file, so as well as did a
Well,
lot of people. But
I got mine from a private torrent site, so I can't exactly list that one on the site. I think I found it finally though on a public site. So
it is apparently the one that was up on the site is 1.44 gigs of